Hello friends, welcome to Golden Angel Tarot. For this reading, I'm going to talk about Saturn in Aries. So, as you know, Saturn entered Aries in May, and it will continue until August 31st in Aries. In September, it will retrograde back into Pisces for a final review of unfinished business. And after February 13th, 2026 until April 12th, 2028, Saturn will continue in Aries. When we talk about Saturn, this is the ruler of the zodiac signs Capricorn and Aquarius. Capricorn restricts mostly on the career work topics, and Aquarius looks for expansion more in the community or collective area. So for Saturn is the discipline, your frustrations, your karma. Saturn creates delays based on where the planet is located or which house it is located, and teaches you lessons. So we are expected to learn things from this, again according to the house and the planets that we possess in our natal chart. And if you fulfill your responsibilities, if you discipline yourself and learn the lessons in the according house or according sign, zodiac sign, then if Saturn decides you have learned your lessons, it will bring its permanent reward. So once you learn the lesson will not repeat itself. If you don't know your natal chart, of course you'll be listening according to your sun sign, maybe your rising. So basically I would suggest listening to your sun sign, rising and moon sign. But if you know your natal chart, whichever house is getting the transit, you can also listen to that reading too. So I'm going to pull these oracle cards beforehand in the name of saving time. Then I will pull tarot cards to learn the lessons, the prize, the blockages. So let's start. Quick reminder before we start: if you like the readings, don't forget to hit the like button. I will be happily welcoming you to my soul tribe. And if you'd like to listen to follow more readings from Golden Angel Tarot, you can consider subscribing. So thank you in advance. Hello, Leo. So I have pulled cards beforehand in order to save time, and we will start your reading. So our first two cards are Taurus and Transits environment. So what I get here is Taurus is earth, it's stable, it's planned, and here with the Transits cards I get the energy that somehow you are invited to be still, and like this person is like this cuddling around this blue healing orb and kind of listening to the universe, their surroundings, things that are going on. So Taurus card is number 2, and this transit card is number 55. 55 is about change, about experiences, transforming after these experiences. So I feel like you will be you are invited to be still and listen to things that are going on. So bottom of the deck is Venus, number 21. So 2, 21, 55 might mean something to you. It might be your synchronicities. Venus is, it could be about love, it could be about art, beauty, also our self-love, our own worth, also material, luxury. You know, Leos are kings and queens, and they like high quality, they like the luxury, they like the comfort. So what this gives me is you are somehow invited to stand still, hold your ground in these matters, in these aspects, and we will see. So your other two cards are Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information, and Summer, bask in joy and light. So summer is your time to have fun and shine, and you'll see the bees. Leos are hardworking, they are usually good with management and stuff, and like bees give me this idea of like a hive getting together and bask in joy and light. So as it suggests, be open to healing information is, since we talked about the Venus and summer and healing information and all this green color, gives me an idea of more like your relationships on the romantic side. This gives me an idea of that. And your bottom of the deck is mountains, stand your ground, again with the Taurus, and stand your ground. And bask in joy and light is also like usually, you know, like if you're not like a active person, travel all around, you know, you stay in a place and just let things come to you, let the joy, let the light, let the sun come to you and rise you up. So you are expected to, you know, because Saturn in Aries, you will be having some constraints, some things. So I feel like this is a good time for you, but maybe with the environment, with the transit cards, this might mean maybe you might have some unexpected changes with things that are stable, because here it says like hold your stand kind of thing. So the things that you think are stable, grounded, might change, and this might throw you out of your routine, but we'll see. So these three cards is let me check. Number 48, idyllic times, garden, paradise. Again, Taurans like their gardens, and Leos are like the Empress card. Empress is also in her garden, in her kingdom, enjoying the nature, enjoying the life. So yeah, like there might be small changes around, but with your wisdom and with your confidence, also like see the green, hints of hues of green here, and also yellows. So with your confidence, with your because Leos are they do these grand gestures, they do everything grand, they love big, they get angry big, they live big. So what I get here is the changes might feel big to you, but you are strong and you can stand your ground. You're not king and queens of the jungle for no reason. So this is about the garden, paradise, like maybe grounding yourself. And number 37 is the card of Divine Mother, nurturing compassion and grace. So this card also has this like graceful stance, waiting patiently. Again, she is also like has this healing, the intuitive thing behind her, the third eye kind of thing. So the divine wisdom, the intuition, you will be knowing what you're doing already. You have that wisdom. You just have to stay calm in the face of changes to come. And card number 15 is deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. So again, with the Venus and the energies, other energies, I feel is this might mean something with your love life, your love relations might be a challenging part for you. So we'll see. Bottom of the deck is number 41, Circle of Eternal Joy, Timelessness, Dance of Life. So again, here she has, again, I see this green, so like this, I get this heart chakra, heart matters energy a lot from these cards, from this reading. And the blues are also like the healing energy. Again, Leos love the life, love people, love themselves. So I think this these changes that come might be about your relationships, your love life, and it might, you know, because timelessness and death of life thing, the Divine Mother also has this timelessness effect. So I think these relationships might be for long term, might be for short term, but whatever it is, again, be open to healing information. What you learn from these experiences will be healing your heart somehow, teaching you some things is what I get. And like on top of her head, what I get is, it looks like a dragonfly, and dragonflies change again. This, you know, the halo here and here. So like you are divinely protected. But this is a time to bask in joy and light, loving life, having fun. And also I'm feeling like this summer the changes might be soon than you expect, because Saturn in Aries 2.5 years, but the changes might come sooner than you think. And with these two cards, the Queen, number 11, and the Poet, number 7. So 11 comes to 2. Twos again might mean something to you. Let's check. 7. So again, we talked about Venus being the art, the beautiful aspects, and also the art, the poet here. Like I think, you know, here again I see this moon, this intuition energy a lot from here, with your confidence and the color of root chakra. I think you will be invoking your passions, like something passionate is coming to your life. I get this passionate energy. And you know, with this hand and the snake around, this could be the healing snake, or this could be the charmer, or you'll be charming the snake. You could be the snake charmer. So again, with the lotus flower, going from the muddy waters to the light. So your inner passions might be awakened, and you are invited to revive the artist, the romantic in you, because like around all this darkness is this bright orb here, and like again the yellows and blues and the confidence, the healing, and also the, because it's summertime, a lot of people, I see the birds here. Birds could mean a lot of back and forth communication, so it will be a active time for you, I guess. And the bottom of the deck is the Siren. So again here we have this red, the root chakra kind of thing. So and the pinks and purples, like Siren is, you know, Siren lures the sailors. They cannot fight back to this seductress. So I think you'll be glowing with a seductive energy. And since we talked about Venus and relationships, I think this will be, again, I really get this feeling of like a romantic relationship, which might touch your life in a, when you are having fun, enjoying yourself, and this person, this passion, this thing that enters your life and pushes all your buttons in a good way, might be, what I get here is, because it's stand your ground and like ground yourself energy, is I think you might get yourself sucked up in this. This is the warning, because Saturn comes with the lessons, with the teachings. So maybe your self-worth, like you are warned to not get attached to things or people or relationships somehow. You might get sucked in and it might turn into something unhealthy for you. And here we have this again, this feminine is resting here. So the message here is, it is in the silent pause that we find the answers to our questions. It is in the breath that we anchor the soul. So again, this is about resting and grounding energy. So I believe you'll be feeling a lot of passion, a lot of fiery energy, but you might get sucked into it and you might neglect other parts of your life. And this might be a short interaction which might add big impact, or this could be a long-lasting interaction with some healing qualities. And maybe how you react to these things, how you react to your surroundings might be the difference here. So I'd like to ask, since it's Saturn and the lessons, what's the potential blockage, frustration, and delay for my Leos? What is the blockage, frustration, or delay? Okay, here we have Ace of Wands. Again, this is the energy of fiery energy, fun, summer, doing things that make you happy, make you passionate, starting passionate things. Page of Cups. So Page of Cups, again, with the emotions, a little bit immature. Also, I see a cat here. Lately, with my readings and with other some readers I follow, there's a lot of cat energy going around. So this could mean something to you. This could be a synchronicity. Just wanted to share that, point it out. Cat energy is also, you know, like kind of empress cats. You know, if they want you to love them, pet them, you will pet them. If they don't just let you around them. So they're like, in a way, queens and kings. So yeah, the blockage might be, you might be too immature in your like starting passionate things and controlling the emotions, you might land on the more immature side, or more like a teenager naive side, but you might be invited to go slow with how things proceed. Again, like Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles is legacy, building something tangible. Here you see these people, two people dancing, other people around them, but they seem to have, like their eyes are closed. So these people eyes are like they're blindly in love, or getting into something long-term blindly, but they might be too naive for that. They might be too more immature, or more inexperienced than they expect. What else? What could be the blockage? Delay. Okay, so Four of Wands, again, the stability. So while you move forward for stability, for doing tangible, passionate things in life, maybe you should not be moving too quick. And Wheel of Fortune. This person also has eyes closed, and they are standing in front. And also I see the sun here. So again, the sun is summer, it's Leo, it is your energy. So I think with this transit cards and this, all the energy, like again Saturn, there will be things, events, people coming to your life, which seems like a coincidence, but it is destined. It is the fate, and you'll be tested with your maturity, how you handle things. And Queen of Pentacles. So again, while you want to build something long term, again, her eyes are closed, so you might be blind to some facts. And I see this little butterfly here, so like you are blind to the small changes it might mean. You might feel like you can go on like that. For example, if it's a relationship, you think that being a good lover means having a good marriage, good partnership, but it might not be the case. And Queen of Wands. Again, this queen is warm, charming, charismatic, but she's like turning her back to something, like she's refusing. Seems like she's refusing to see something. So some things might be fast and furious, but might not be a good idea to move that fast. And the World cards. So this could mean again, maybe you will have a relationship. It will be short-lived, but it will complete some things for you. Or this could mean having a long-term relationship, which would add immensely in your life. But instead of spending the things burning like flame, burning and like extinguishing yourself fast, maybe you should take things slow. And how can you alchemize or transform these blockages, these frustrations? I mean, we talked about being grounded, moving slow. Is there anything else you should know? So strength, again, strength is Leo's card. So be yourself. You are perfect the way you are. Just, getting the ego part in control, being too quick to jump to things, because Leo is fire sign. So jumping into action too quickly might be a problem. And 3 of Wands. So yes, you start things. Yes, you want sustainable things. You want to invest in things, but also make plans for it. You know, like this orange is our sacral chakra. Again, moving from a passionate, more pleasure centered point of view could be good for you, having fun and enjoying life, but you might want to also plan things ahead, at least contemplate the results. The Empress. The Empress, again, we talked about, you are perfect the way you are. So the Empress is number 333 here. And again, with the Queen card, also gave me this Empress energy. So nurture yourself, you know, like, because Leos like to be these romantic gestures. Like I said, they are generous with their loved ones, close circles, friends, people. So be generous, but also don't forget to be generous toward yourself too. And again, yeah, like this. Also, this Empress, this mushroom is hiding something here. No, like this, the divine guidance. But maybe save some things for yourself is the energy I get. The World. So the World here is feels like, again, like this purple with the divine inspiration. You'll be guided, you'll be protected, you know, like this. You know, it's like, looks like a halo with this divine mother. You'll be protected, you will have fun. It is a good time of your life. Just make sure that you go step by step. So maybe there are some things you need to complete, so make sure you start things and you complete things, you know, like, just instead of changing things all the time. 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups is, what I get here is, again, a lot of divine protection energy I have, you know, like this Moon here, with Queen here, with your cards, and here again I have this, like, you will intuitively know what you're doing, but you have to listen to your gut feelings instead of listening to others. Be confident in your foresight, you know, like, so 8 of Cups, it speaks about you know, leaving frustrations behind. Also speaks about journey, traveling to places that make you happy, starting on a spiritual journey or divine journey. So I see a lot of, like, purples here. So maybe these basking in joy, enjoying fast moving energy might start something more, might allow you to reach more deeper side of yourself somehow. So instead of being too casual, too vague, just like, for example, like, is it passion, is it love, you know, or is it something that you're attached, you're addicted, or is it a healthy bound, you know? That is the energy I get. And 3 of Swords. So again, this is, I think, gives me this energy of learning from mistakes. So there's this death beetle here. So again, some toxicity, some toxic people, some past experiences might have hurt you, but also there's this you know, like, again here with the halo effects, like, these are the lessons hanging on top of these frustrations. So make sure you have learned your lessons and you have alchemized, transformed these into tangible results instead of being a romantic, being naive about things. And 7 of Cups. So what I get here is again, this is a good, beautiful time for you. I think you will be presented with, again, like more flowers, also like trees. I see a lot of trees, so communication, expansion, creativity. This might ignite your creative side also. But again, yes, you'll be presented with options. You know, I see this like one option might raise your confidence, one might heal your heart, one might be a big transforming opportunity. So I'm assuming it's in your hands to choose the right thing, you know, like, because these are thriving. This one is like a knife, so this one is kind of being tortured. So you can choose between like being on the ground or like thriving from the options. So maybe you might need to pick your option, you know, like instead of being lost between the options, try to get a deeper understanding. And 8 of Swords. So 8 of Swords, again, the victim mentality. So like if you can learn these lessons, you might get yourself out of this. Again, like the orange color is kind of being victim to your desires. So don't be a victim to your desires or your passion, your quick ignition. Instead of that, try to burn, slow burn. And bottom of the deck is the Tower. So yes, I mean, somehow this love or self-worth issues that come to your life during these 2.5 years would somehow build you up. 3 of Cups wanted to show again the trees. 3 of Cups is you know, celebration, getting together, having fun. So the change, you'll be changing fundamentally, like the people around this, you know, we talked about your environment. So you are, I think, invited to get the core of yourself, and with your inner wisdom you'll be able to analyze and assess the surrounding facts, circumstances, situations. And if you know, like, she's like curled here, not she, I felt like she, but like feminine energy. So nurture yourself, be grounded, and you will be okay. Now I want to take an advice card for you. These cards give advice on different areas of life. So okay, so these cards in here, you see, there's this skull is getting my attention, and again around her is this like red being rooted, also with our passions, desires, our energy, vitality is also in here. And this card talks about changes, the potential, and also looking for spiritual guidance. Like I said, you know, like I see a lot of purples here, like third eye. You might be awakening somehow. And what I get here is about your love life, and maybe this cosmic love, like instead of a love of a person, maybe loving all your life, people all around you. might be a thing here, and again, all will be fine. And still, this card holds big potential, and this could mean a new love coming to your life, new career coming to your life. Again, we talked about options here, so this card also gives us confusion, but instead of the confusion I see a lot of options here. So again, this card talks about potentials and getting into new relationships, career, new position, and also looking for the higher goal, and also talks about travel. We talked about 8 of Cups. I said you might be traveling. The World cards here, both sides with the blockage and the transformation. So it is about travel, Jupiter, expansion, and 3s, because 3s are again creativity and expansion and communication. So yeah, and guidance, looking for guidance. So you'll be listening to your, I think, divine guidance, and your inner guidance knows what to do. And yeah, new things are waiting you, new things awaits, and good luck with your Saturn in Aries periods. Love and peace. Take care, friends.